Good morning. There is no certainty on what the RBI governor will do, even as the shocking IIP numbers have increased the hopes of a repo rate cut on Tuesday. IIP data spooked the markets and more or less vindicated the RBI governor, who has dubbed it analytically bewildering. D. Subbaram may choose not to go with the popular sentiment in the light of a string of macroeconomic headwinds. The market will, of course, rejoice if the RBI lower its key lending rate. That decision, in part, will hinge on how the WPI data for March turns out today. The opening today is likely to be lower due to continued sell-off across global markets. US stocks notched their worst week of the year so far after consumer sentiment weakened, while European indices slumped on worries about Spain's deteriorating fiscal health. Spanish stocks plunged to a 3-year low. Disappointing Q1 GDP data from China added to the pain. With the key Indian stock indices trading close to the 200 DMA levels, it would be prudent to remain cautious. Raghuram Rajan called on the government to quickly reduce subsidies on domestic fuels to restore confidence in the economy. The Prime Minister accepted that there were economic difficulties but said they could be resolved with determination. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas has opposed a proposal of Reliance Industries Limited for an increase in the price of gas. Maruti Suzuki plans to invest Rs 20 billion in diesel engine manufacturing facility at Gurgaon plant to meet the growing demand for Swift and Dzire models. Oriental Bank of Commerce has slashed fixed deposit rates by up to 0.5%. The Centre for Monitoring Indian Economy has maintained its GDP growth forecast for FY13 at 7.6% against the estimated 6.8% in FY12. The CMI has also said that the production of sugar will fall by 9.8% in FY13 due to lower availability of sugarcane. State-owned oil companies have announced a reduction in jet fuel prices. Key results to be announced today are Castrol India, CRISIL and Mindtree. The FIs were net buyers of Rs 1.37 billion in the cash segment on Friday, while the domestic institutional investors were net sellers of Rs 4.79 billion as per the provisional figures released by the NSE. The FIs were net buyers of Rs 11.58 billion in the FNO segment on Friday, according to the provisional NSE data. The foreign funds were net buyers at Rs 1.84 billion in the cash segment on Thursday, according to the SEBI figures. Mutual funds were net buyers of Rs 2.62 billion on the same day. Moving on to recommendations, the technical calls for the day are: we recommend going short on Tata Steel April futures below Rs 447 with stop loss placed at Rs 457 and for the target price of Rs 427. Our derivative strategy for the day is long IRB Infra April future above Rs 184 for the target price of Rs 192 and a stop loss placed at Rs 180. Thank you. Wish you have a great day ahead.